Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Veronica here. Thank you guys so much for the love in my last video. Thank you. You guys are amazing, like I always say. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. If you haven't subscribed, please go subscribe right now, and I will be very grateful. All right, never mind this scarf. What's under here you don't want to see, but we're gonna look beautiful by the time we're done with this. All right, today we're gonna be doing a get ready with me video, and also I will be gisting you guys while I'm doing my makeup on my first robbery experience. No, I wasn't the one robbing people. I got robbed. My first time going to go visit my in-laws, I got robbed and I cried like a baby in front of my in-laws. If you want to hear about this embarrassing moment, then keep on watching. Alright guys, so if you see me looking down here, that's where I have all of my makeup. Just bear with me, I'm going to be looking down a lot. Just listen to the story, okay? I'm going to start with my primer. I already washed my face. I used my moisturizers and everything already. I'm just going to use my primer right now, okay? I'm also going to be looking, instead of looking at the camera, I'm going to be looking up here. Do you guys want to see a sneak peek of what's down there? I won't show you. I won't show you guys. So, disclaimer, you guys, I am not a makeup artist. Please, I'm not a makeup artist. I will make a lot of mistakes in this video. Bear with me, okay? Don't come for me. Like I said, I'm not a makeup artist. I just watch YouTube videos and I look at what they do and I remix it. So let's start with the story. From my last video, I said that after we got engaged, me and my husband traveled to Nigeria to go tell our family members that we are engaged. So we went to Lagos first. And my parents live in Lagos. I grew up in Lagos before moving down to the US, and my husband grew up in another city. Now, while I'm telling this story, I'm not going to be mentioning the city. I'm not going to mention the states, just so you know, we still live there. So I don't want to offend people. Let's just put it that way. So I'll just be saying the city. All right, let's go in with my foundation. I know for the guys that are watching, you don't really care about makeup, but just listen to the story, okay? It's foundation they put first, right? Okay, so my eyebrows, we're not gonna do the eyebrows because my eyebrows are already done. I did the micro shading back in 2019, April of 2019. It's been over a year and a half, so it's still there. I don't draw my eyebrows anymore, so we're just gonna go in with the foundation. I used black opal, and that's from me watching a video or YouTube video. This YouTuber talked about this and I tried it and I loved it, and I haven't used my MAC since then. Well, I'm one of those people that would say, oh, drugstore thing will mess me. Okay, this is the wrong brush. Oh my god, I'm nervous, you guys. I'm already messing up. All right, so I'm one of those people that would say I don't want to use drugstore makeup because it'll break me out. But I used MAC for a while and it just didn't sit right on my face, or my skin just didn't like it. So I decided to try this and I haven't gone back since then. And it's called Black Opal, in case you didn't get it the last time. Okay, so 2015, we went to Nigeria to go let our family members know that we are engaged. And we were in Lagos for a few days. I stayed longer in Lagos, and my husband went to his city to go let his parents know that I will be coming. While I was at the airport, we were there for a couple of hours. They delayed my flight. Who else does this, like with the remaining foundation? They delayed my flight, so I was at the airport for, longer than I was supposed to. While I was there, I met this lady. You know how you just start mingling? We were socializing, talking, and the lady asked me where I was going. Apparently, we were going to the same place. And the first thing this lady told me was that be very, very careful. City is also kind of rough. If I may tell you, that city lived up to the expectations that I had. Like, they messed up big time the first time. I was at the airport and this lady said this, and I already had that fear in my heart. When my husband came to pick me up at the airport, I told my husband what the lady said. I was like, don't listen to her, blah, 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 and stuff. Okay, so we got to the parents' house. Pause. We got to my parents' in-laws' place, and we were in the living room, and I realized that the women in the house, including my sister-in-law, so she is married to my husband's brother, my husband's older brother. But anyway, so they all went in the room and they were talking. I was in the living room, and it was like, you know how they just plan and just give each other face and go, and they were talking. I'm wondering, like, what are they talking about? Do they not like me? Like, I'm already engaged, I ain't going nowhere, I'm joking. But like, what are they talking about? Well, apparently we're supposed to have a Thanksgiving for the dad, God rest his soul. Thanksgiving for the dad the next Sunday, right? And we had an outfit made, and I guess they had already used somebody's measurement for me. So when they saw me, they were like, well, this person doesn't look like, you know, it's either whether I was too skinny or I was a little bigger than what they thought. I don't know, but that was what happened. So they were discussing like, oh, we need to go to the tailor. So the mom came out and was like, oh, you guys need to go to the tailor. And she looked at me and she said, you two have to go with them so that they can measure you. The tailor can measure you and get the correct measurements. So I took my purse with me. Mind you, I just landed that day. We didn't even go to our own house. We went straight to my parents' in-laws' house because their house is very close to the airport. So we went to their house first. But anyway, so I had my purse with me, and in that purse I had my phone. Oh, iPhone 5 just came out then. I had the iPhone 5, I had my passport, I had some money with me in that purse. So I just carried it with me, like, you know, in case I need something from the purse. So we went to the tailors, did what we needed to do, and oh, I forgot I was doing my makeup. You guys, I'm such a rookie. Okay. So we did what we needed to do, and we came back home. When we got home, there were a lot of cars in the compound. So we decided to park outside the compound. See, I'm running out, you guys, and I have a new one. But you know, your girl has to finish this one first. You people, if I'm doing this wrong, please don't come for me. Like, just know she's a new YouTuber and just forgive me. As soon as you just think about that, just forgive me. But anyway, so we parked outside of the compound, and we were coming out of the car, and this guy just busted out from nowhere, and he just was like, oh, give me your phone, get down. And he has his hand inside his shirt, so that it'll look like he had a gun with him. I should have thought about it. Like, if it was real gun, like, he would actually show us. He won't be hiding it he won't hide his hand under his shirt. But he was like, I'll shoot you, get down. So we all just laid on the floor. Like, imagine me coming to Nigeria for the first time since maybe 5 years or so, because the last time I went to Nigeria before then was for my brother's wedding in 2014 or 2009. Yeah, 2009, I believe. I don't know. Can you guys even see? This Get Ready With Me is going great already. But anyway, so the car was right by the gate. We just drove a little bit past the gate and we parked the car right by the gate. So it's the fence, the car, and then the street. And we were in between the fence and the car, really tight. It was me, my brother-in-law, my brother-in-law's wife, my two sister-in-law, and my brother-in-law's little child. I think he was like a year and a half or thereabout, or maybe a year, I'm not sure, but he was really little. So the guy told us to, you know, lie down, lie down, lie down, lie down. So we laid on the floor. I'm already shaking. I'm like, Jesus, who sent me? Hey, God, who sent me? And this whole time, my husband didn't come with us. He went out with his friends. He didn't come with us to the tailor. So I'm just like, he doesn't even know what's going on with me right now. It's not that late, but it was dark outside, like say maybe 7:30, 8 o'clock. It was a little dark outside, and generators are on, no lights. Hey, nepa took lights, no light, generators on. And the guy was like, you guys, give me your phone, give me your this. But before I got down, I quickly threw my my purse in the car and closed the door. I said, sharp girl. I said, sharp girl. So at that point, I'm like, I don't have anything with me, so he's either gonna kill me or whatever. I don't have anything to give him. He kept asking, where's your phone? Give me your phone, give me your phone, give me your wallet, give me your phone. Now, the way we laid down, right? This is the gate. This is the gate right here. So it's the gate, and then my brother-in-law, myself, my sister-in-law holding her baby, and my other two sister-in-laws. So my brother-in-law, who was right in front of me, the guy came through the area where my brother-in-law was. So my brother-in-law threw the wallet at him and the phone, and then he came to me. As soon as he came to me and I did this like I don't have anything, the guy saw me. I thought I was smart. The guy saw me and opened the door and got my purse from the car and just left me alone. Went to the next person. The next person was my sister-in-law, and she gave him whatever she had. And then my third sister-in-law had cheese balls with her. If you are from Nigeria, you know cheese balls. We have cheese balls here too. But anyway, so the lady was like, well, not cheese ball in my hand, you want eat cheese ball? In my head, I'm like, please, can you not talk to him like that so this guy doesn't kill us and shoot us? But anyway, so he passed that and then went to the last sister-in-law. Now this other sister-in-law is she's like a no nonsense, but she had two phones with her. So she gave him the phone that she really didn't need. She had some information between like the case and the phone, so she quickly took out the information that she needed, the little paper, and gave the guy the phone. So while all of this was going on, my brother-in-law, since the guy was now on the other side figuring out the other people, my brother-in-law decided to run into the compound, right? And I'm like, oh my God, see this guy. If he comes back, I'm like, right here, he's gonna shoot me. He's just gonna shoot me because I'm the first, the next person he's coming back to. Sorry, I got distracted. So I was like, man, if he could run inside the gate, that means the gate is not locked. That means I can run inside, right? I was planning. As soon as my sister-in-law saw the guy with my purse, my sister-in-law was like, okay, that's it. No, you're not going with this one. You can go with everything else. You're not going with this purse. So she started dragging the purse with him. They were both dragging. I could see them dragging it. And this guy at this point started screaming, guys, come out. Bring your knife. Bring your gun. Come out. And in my head, I'm like, there's more people? Okay. Take the American hat off and put your Nigerian hat back on. I was like, look, I gotta bubbles up, I gotta run. So at this point, I'm like in my head thinking like, just leave the purse, let him go with the purse as long as we're alive. That's what I'm thinking. But I'm like, as soon as he started yelling, more people come, you guys come out. I ran to the gate. Now, being my first time in that compound, you guys, let's get to the next thing before my face starts drying off. Being that was my first time in that compound, I don't even know if I'm using the right things, but like, ooh, okay. So I ran to the gate. Being that it's my first time in that area or in that house, I really didn't know what part is the pedestrian part. I don't know if that's what they call it, but like the little entrance from the gate. If you live in Nigeria, you know what I mean. I wasn't sure which one was the gate, so I started hitting the whole thing. Like I started going from the first side of the gate. I started hitting the gate like just to see where it opens. And it opened. The part that I needed to go through opened. So I ran into the compound. And I hid behind one of the cars in the compound. And I just stayed there, and I could hear my sister-in-law shouting, "Shoot me, shoot me, shoot me, give me the pulse, shoot me." And the guy was like, "I'll shoot you, I'll shoot you." And she's like, "Shoot me." I'm like, which kind of wahala be this one now, eh? Which kind of wahala be this one? My people in America, they don't even know what I'm going through right now. And me, I just came to put myself, I was just worried. I was worried. At this point, I hadn't registered in my head that my purse is like with this guy. Like my wallet, my money, my phone, my passport. Like, how was I gonna go back to America? I was only supposed to be there for a week. Guys, as I was still behind the car, my sister-in-law ran into the compound because she was next, closer to the gate. So she ran into the compound. So now it's my brother-in-law, me, and then my sister. We were still trying to hit the door, like trying to get the neighbors and also my father-in-law, my mother-in-law to open the door. But because of all of the generator, making noise, they couldn't really hear us. They couldn't hear us screaming and just banging the door. So they didn't even know all of this was going on. But anyway, so my sister-in-law came and was right beside me. So we were there, and we were like, but since this guy is calling for more people, why don't we run to the back, to the actual back of the compound, so that if they actually come into the compound, they won't be able to get us. I'm trying to grab the next thing. You guys, like I said, just ignore my steps, okay? As long as it's done, right? Just ignore my steps. This is how I do my own makeup. So we ran to the back of the compound, and we were just there. That was when this hit me. That was when it hit me that that the guy had my passport, and I started crying. I was screaming like, "Oh my God, how am I gonna go back? Let him just keep the whole thing and keep the whole thing and give me my passport. Oh my God, how am I gonna go back? Who am I gonna call? I have to call my brother. How is he gonna get me another passport so I could leave?" I just started crying and stuff, and my sister-in-law was like, "It's okay, as long as there's life, we'll figure that out. Good thing he didn't hurt us." And all of this, we're still hearing this guy, arguing with my sister-in-law. My sister-in-law is a fighter. You guys, what is this? Oh my gosh, this looks so terrible. This looks so bad. I'm usually better with my makeup, but I think I was just nervous because I had the camera on. I don't know, but this is not acceptable. Do you guys remember when YouTubers were going to the worst rated makeup artist? I think they were referring to me. At this point, I am the worst rated makeup artist, but Jesus Christ, this looks so terrible. You guys, sorry. Just don't look at my face, just listen to the story and enjoy, okay? So while we were there, my at this point, I think you've already heard what was going on, and my brother-in-law, the youngest one, came, but we didn't know it was him. We just saw a torchlight flashing. Me and my sister-in-law ran. We ran to the neighbor's house, and they have this barricade, or what is it called? They have this iron thing, for protection. So we were doing that, like just shaking the iron like that, trying to get their attention. We saw them sitting. They were sitting eating dinner at their dining table, eating dinner. So we were trying to get their attention. So as soon as they saw us, they came, and I just kept doing this, like, please, because they didn't recognize me. But they when they saw my sister-in-law, recognized my sister-in-law, they came and opened the door. While they were opening the door, the torch started coming even closer. And me and my sister-in-law, we were struggling. I forgot that this lady was holding a little baby. I was so nervous, like I wasn't even thinking. Me and her were pushing, struggling for who's gonna go in first, to the point that we, even with the gate, we pushed the person that came to open the door and ran into the house. And then at that point was when we actually heard my brother-in-law, the one with the touch, saying, it's me, what's wrong with you guys, it's me, what's wrong with you guys. So the people at the house that we ran into were like, what's going on? And I just kept crying, my passport, my passport. And they asked the lady, who is she? And she explained who I was. And the grandma in that house was like, you know, you should be excited for life, be happy that you're alive, you know, you can always get all of these things, those are material stuff, and blah blah blah. While the grandma was talking to us, the man, the owner of the flat that we ran into, came with his, you know, the hunter gun, came with that gun and cutlass and whatever. But it's like, where's the guy, where's the guy? So at this point they were like, the guy's gone, everything's sorted. So we went into the compound. These people followed us. As soon as I see the brother-in-law that I know, the one that I met in Turkey, as soon as I saw him, I just started crying. He took my passport, oh my God. I just went to him and gave him a hug. And this whole time, my mother-in-law was screaming, like, oh my God, what kind of nonsense is this? I have never seen anything like this before. This has never happened to us here before. That's how I kind of feel like information got out. They were like, this has never happened here before. You know, this child that they put in my hand, what will I tell her mother? What will I tell her mother? This, that. I was just crying. I was like, my passport. How will I go back my passport? I said, you know, while I was crying, my sister-in-law walked through the gate and was like, do you really think I'll let that guy go with your purse? You guys, I was like, wait, you have the purse? Like, you have the purse? So she was like, yeah, this is your purse. I took it from the guy. I was so happy, you guys. I was so happy. All right, we're gonna do this next. I'm gonna wrap this up real quick because I don't want it to be too long. I'm not gonna do eyeshadow because I'm not going anywhere. I'm gonna wash this all off. And I'm not wearing lashes because, you guys, if I wear my lashes, we won't leave here today. I don't know how to do lashes, so we're not gonna do that. I'm gonna draw this off camera. Let me draw this off camera. Okay, you guys. So while all of this was going on, I kept telling them, can you please call, they should call my husband and let him know not to come home right now. It's dangerous out here. Please don't tell him not to come right now. You guys call him and tell him not to come. The street is really rough right now, you know. And they were just looking at me like, what's wrong with this one? Like, don't worry, he's fine. So my husband came and they told him everything that happened. You know, of course he was embarrassed because a few hours ago somebody just told us that, you know, this city is rough, and then and that person proved him right. Even though he was trying to make me feel comfortable, it actually happened. So he was really upset. He was really upset. He was mad that he wasn't here to help me. He wasn't here to protect me, but I just kept telling him it's okay, it's okay. Like, he didn't know that was gonna happen. But the whole time I had my purse like this, like I was just doing this, and they were all looking at me. I was just like, look, I was doing this, and I was still crying inside, like, you know, thank God, like, I have my passport. Like, at this point it was tears of joy. So we left to go to our house, but before we did, I was like, I'm not leaving this compound. Like, I'm scared to go out there. I'm not leaving this compound unless this sister that helped me get this purse goes downstairs with us to get in the car. So that was how we got in the car, and we went to our house. While we were going, because it was still late, and I was just looking around. Like, I was so nervous the whole time I was in that city for that 1 week. I was nervous, especially at night. Like, I was just so scared. But now we're good, because now after that incident, like, I was just like, while the guy was standing in front of me asking me for my stuff, I could have tased him if I had my something. But then, you know, I didn't have any of that. So after that, I made sure every time I go visit, I have my stuff with me. I have my weapon with me. Don't try me. You don't come for me, okay? I have my weapon. Do not come for me, all right? So yeah, that's my story. I'm gonna finish up this makeup. Okay guys, so I'm gonna line my lips with chestnut from MAC. I already started. I already lined it a little bit. Do you guys line your lips first before you use your lipstick? All right, that's it. Very simple. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna set it all up with my loose powder from MAC. Okay, just cover this up. This is just a quick makeup. I mean, nothing serious. I'm just doing this. I'm gonna wash it back off. This is just a quick one. I'm not going anywhere. Okay, I know it doesn't look too nice. It's just a regular makeup. Okay, and then we're gonna use our setting spray. I usually just blow. And that's it, you guys. That's it. Just very soft makeup, nothing serious, nothing, you know, crazy and stuff. Just soft makeup, all right? See you in the next video. Thank you guys so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed that story. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for coming along with me on this journey. Thank you guys so much. I would see you guys in my next video. Bye. Mwah.